Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I have a patch for you. It's based on a Marshall Super Lead, so I tried to replicate the sound to the best of my abilities. I'm using my SM57. I want to take a picture so you guys can see the placement of the microphone, but it's right in front of the amp. And I'm using my sound card, my Apollo, UAD Apollo, and going straight into Logic, which is recording right now. Yeah, it is. So let's start with this guitar. It's a Fender Vintera, and the idea of this is kind of a tutorial because I want people to understand how dynamic this amp can be. Okay, so basically I'm going to use a lot the volume and tone knobs in different positions for different tones. How you can clean up your tone from a rock tone or blues tone. Okay, I'm using the brown channel, and then there's but a few EQ moves in BTS, and they sound like this on the bridge pickup of my Vintera. But by the way, it's making some noise because I don't want the noise reduction to be cutting my notes, so it's engaged, but it's like 13 or 14, so there will be noise. But I think that's normal, you know. So this is maxed out on the bridge pickup of the Strat. On the neck pickup, okay, on this guitar it's very easy to I mean it's easier to pick softly, and the distortion will go down even if it's maxed out. So if I pick very softly, that's one of the reasons I don't want, it's a great tone by the way, I don't want a nice suppressor, or else it would cut my notes here. I basically can clean the tone totally. It's really great for parts on your song or band where you need less volume and less distortion. Don't forget I'm using the brown channel. Here on the second position, fourth position. Middle. Second position. And bridge. If I want some more juice, a little bit more volume. And now I'm picking softly, so this is very important, the picking technique as well in this tutorial, because the amount of volume that I have here, if I play hard, there's quite a bit of distortion, but if I play softly, it's a beautiful tone. There's only a plate reverb, and that's it. Little more. So basically what I'm trying to demonstrate here, at least for myself, I'm very lazy when it comes to effects and playing live. I'm not playing live right now because of this pandemic and other reasons, because of my job. I don't have time, but the last time I played was with a, I think, a pop rock band, you can call that, in Portuguese. And so I didn't take any pedals with me. I just took my Strat or whatever guitar I had at the moment, and the Boss GT1000. By the time I didn't have the Boss, way before the Katana, I used to have a Zoom unit, a G3, and that's all I took in a bag, okay? Because I was not very worried about if I know, you know, I don't like having a lot of pedals in front of me and taking a lot of stuff. I'm very lazy in that regard. So what I did, and even in my metal band, I used to do this as well. I only had like a foot switch for the Marshall I had back then, with reverb and switching channels. Now, what I do is when the singer was singing, I mean, I would go like this on the volume. Then if I needed a solo, back to singing. And I can go with the tone knobs as well. If I'm on the bridge pickup, if it's too bright, just dial it back. I believe it's Eric Johnson that does that on the bridge pickup, right? Not every Strat is configured to do this, having the tone knob rolled out totally on the bridge position, but I would need more distortion for this kind. So this is with the Strat. Now let's hear some tones with the Les Paul and see what we can do with a guitar like that. Okay, back with the Les Paul. Right now we have more power. This is a standard 60s unburst model, and we have this distortion, this tone on the bridge pickup. Okay, on the neck pickup we'll have this wide open. So the tone knobs, right now they're open. And once again, if I'm going to lead, so I have different choices here, right? Because I can go like this on the neck pickup. But even so, switching from this to that was very aggressive. So I'm going to put down a little bit the volume, and it's very bright. So I'm going to take it around 5 on the bridge position, see what happens. Now, once again, your picking technique is very important, because as hard you play, the more distortion you have. Exactly like in the Strat, but of course these are more the pickups have different output. I can almost play clean chord, playing gently with the volume max out. I do the same around 4. This is a free patch, I think I've told before, based on a Marshall Super Lead from the 70s. I'm going to put the link so you guys can download it below the video. And I think it's very organic sounding, you know. You can probably, if you have a rock band or something like that, you ought to test it in your rehearsal room or live, and tell me if it sounds good or not, you know, because everybody is going to be different with different guitar pickups configuration, even jacks, guitar jack, you know, different rooms and stuff like that. So it's going to sound different, but that's not the point. I would like you guys to try out this patch and let me know what would you change and why, because it really depends on everything around you, okay? But right now in this room, it's sounding beautiful. You can get any tone basically for blues rock style. A little more distortion, or volume I should say. So it's really a question of finding that sweet spot, you know, even with the two pickup. On a guitar like a Les Paul, a little brighter. Less bright, more body to it. Woman tone, like they call it, tone totally rolled off, volume maxed out. So there's a lot of options here, and this video is kind of a small tutorial, like I said before, for you to explore all the possibilities that you have within the patch. This case it's made to emulate, like I said, a Marshall Super Lead. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video and try out the patch. Please subscribe if you haven't done so on my YouTube channel. I just received today guitar that bit of news here that Toman sent me for the review. It's not going to stay here, I believe, and I'll be doing the review very soon with the Katana. It's a hollow body guitar. It's an HS, I can't recall the name right now, but it's a jazz guitar, okay? So try out different volumes, different tones, and see you can come up with using just one patch for rock and blues tones. So I hope you guys stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers!